Hi friends, I'm coming to you from my car today. I just wanted to touch base on a couple of things that have been weighing heavy on my heart regarding PCSing as a spouse and finding a job. I know quite a few other spouses that are having the same issues that I'm having with trying to find a job here in England on base. I know the government is working on it to try to make it at least a little bit easier, but it's not easy. You guys know. I have yet to find a full-time job here in the UK, and we've been here almost 8 months. And it has not been the lack of me trying. So I was offered one job and I applied for it on US Jobs, and it was not all that it was cracked up to be. So I turned it down, and turned it down because poor management, and the turnover rate was going to be horrendous, so I would have had to take on more, and I felt like the pay should have been a little bit more for all the crap that I would have had to been dealing with. So I went ahead and turned that down, and so trying to apply for other jobs on US Jobs for GS or anything along those lines has went out. Well, I still apply, but I cannot use my spouse of preference because that was used with the first position I was offered. So what I can say is, if you're going to apply for a position as a military spouse, use your spouse of preference, but be very selective in what you apply for, so you don't lose your spouse of preference if you turn a job down. Because once that happens, going up for other jobs, you just won't even be in the running. So, and also use it, because you're going to need it, because you're going up against a lot of other spouses here that are using it. And yeah, I have had over a year and a half of being in the GS world. So PCSing here, I was like, okay, I got my spouse preference and I have my GS background. I'm going to be okay. So I pray that you guys don't have the same struggles that I'm struggling with. But I've had to do a lot of soul searching and understanding that this is not because I am not qualified for these jobs that I have applied for. I have made sure that I was qualified or overly qualified for the job, and still nothing. So it is super disheartening. It's because a lot of other spouses are also in the same boat that I'm in, and they're applying for anything and everything. I have applied for GS4, GS5, GS6, and it's just been the hardest. So I want you all to know that you guys are amazing, and your qualifications and recommendation letters and education speaks for itself, and that is not a representation of why you are not qualified. Just know that. Continue to try. I am trying one more time, and then I'm going to have to call it quits, because I will be out of my year of being on leave without pay. And so that means all of my leave will not roll over, and my what the government has put in for my retirement, the matching contributions, will be withdrawn from my retirement, which is a bummer. But I'm trying to stay as positive as I possibly can, and know the government is working to help the system and to make it easier, or not really easier, but help the system because it is a little bit flawed. And so they're starting this program that's called direct hire. So hopefully that will be something that you guys can take advantage of. And I just wish you all the best. And if there's any time that you need to vent, please vent. I'm here. I'm about it. I've also applied to over 12 jobs off base and have not even got a call back. It's just been no thanks kind of things. So don't get discouraged. So if you people that are from here, if y'all have any advice on what I could potentially be doing wrong, or what I need to do, or what the other spouses need to do to try to get a callback or an interview with the jobs downtown, that would be great. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you all have an amazing day. And hit that like and subscribe and leave me some comments. I appreciate you all. Bye.